Hi guys, welcome to your March 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless Reading, week 2 for the beautiful sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, bam, bam, say hello to my members. Let's unpack. So, yes, thank you so much for voting, Taurus. You are number 2, as usual. And I want to thank you for your engagement. I appreciate you guys a lot. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. You know how we do things. So we're going to be going into the energy. But before we do so, I need to direct your eyes in a description box for a few things that we got. First and foremost, if you missed last week's video, week 1's video, then the link to week 1's playlist for What Aren't They Telling You is linked below in the description box. Secondly, I would like to draw your eyes over on Marvelous Enlightenment's channel. Your 7-card quantum cross for your sign Taurus is posted, uploaded, and you guys are already starting to migrate over there. I told you guys that I'm going to remind you to do that for the entire month because that reading is for the entire month. Thirdly, if you can go back down there and watch your you versus them reading for your sign, which a lot of you guys resonated with. Thank you, Tauruses, for always appreciating the way in which I do my thing and how I do things. I appreciate you. The Taurus and me appreciates you. Okay. And lastly, watch the informational video that accompanies this week's reading. Let's get started. The 3-card portion of this reading indicates an energy between you and your person. Doesn't necessarily have to be for this particular reading. However, it may not. First card between you and your person is coming from the place of the angels of the 4 directions. This is a 4 card, which is all about stability, and it is a spiritual card. So I know that is what's going through, what you're going through this particular week. Indicates a past influence that's bringing energy into the present circumstances. Now, this was the exact same card that Libra got. However, I read the wrong description for the card when I gave it to them. There's 2 cards in this book that talks about spiritual masters, and I read the other one. So it went kind of along with their reading anyway. It's still a spiritual journey. What I did say in that particular video, so I don't know whether you guys are crossing with Libra. There is no air in this particular reading, with the exception of the lovers, which I haven't gotten to yet. That's it. There is no, there's Gemini, obviously, but there is no other air. So let's go ahead and continue. So the angels of the 4 directions obviously indicates a spiritual journey. There is something that is going on right now. And Uriel, Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel are there. And basically, Uriel is the angel of the north and the source of immensely valuable inspiration. Uriel is yes, Uriel is the angel of the north. And then I want you to know upright, they talk about 2 of the angels, and Uriel is there, and you need to be able to call on Uriel to leave any dark confusion behind and bring the insight that you require at this time. And the next messenger is Archangel Raphael, which is the angel of the east. And this particular angel actually helps you with love, healing, children, and relationships. So I'm going to actually have something written down for them because I always forget which one does what. It's a lot to remember. So you could be dealing with that right now. And I know looking at your reading, I do remember specifically that Leo had this card last week. So if you're crossing with Leo, Taurus, then there you go. I also want to bring to the attention that this will help you resolve your love relationship issues and bring physical healing to which you desire. Okay. Archangel Raphael is often called the miracle worker. So what is clarifying that? Justice. So healing, justice. I'm thinking that the majority of you guys are going to be definitely dealing with Archangel Raphael right now, because there is a situation that you are calling upon, you and your partner, possibly, to their healing. It's like, I feel like, God, please hear my call. I'm hearing Jill Scott. I am afraid for me. But really, Taurus, what you probably saying is you afraid for the other person. Because you going to throw them balls. I'm kidding. Do not do that. Because Marv cannot bail you out of jail. Let's keep moving. The second card that talks about what is going on with you right now is about milestones. This was interesting when I saw it come out. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm always interested as I'm looking at the cards and tapping in and trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm listening to this card. It is a card of 6. It's about triumph. So you just celebrated something. I don't know whether there was a milestone within your relationship, but there is definitely a milestone, either personal for people, places, or things, personal, or relates directly to a relationship. And that milestone did bring some peace in your life. So that's interesting. It could have been that there was something that you that completely stressed you out. It feels like, although it's coming up as an event, I don't know, obviously, typically a milestone, some type of office gathering. If you are in corporate America, maybe they honored you for, or maybe there was a promotion and they never got an opportunity to, maybe it's a retroactive type of thing. Like, like when some of the children, my son included, who graduated but couldn't have a ceremony, and now they're going to have like these retroactive ceremonies. And you worry about it because you don't want to lose something, or it's like you think they forgot and then boom, here it is. It could be that, Taurus, and you are definitely an energy that has to be rewarded for your accomplishments. Maybe that milestone was something romantic, whatever it is. The potential outcome is the kindred partnership. So somebody, if it goes back to that event, that milestone, maybe you guys decided to level up and it was like an event, meaning like not like a full-blown party, but it was an event, like you took a trip, or you did an Airbnb, or you did a bed and breakfast, a B&B before the A. But there's definitely the beginning of a kindred partnership right here, as you can see. But remember, this is week 2, so the new moon is going to be in Pisces, so you never know where you're going to be shifting. I'm looking at this energy. I'm so ready. And of course, here is the new beginning of the kindred partnership. If you look at both of these, that one is all about new beginnings. And here we go with new beginnings. So definitely keep that in your back pocket, the new beginnings of a kindred partnership, a milestone or event that brought about justice. It brought you a lot of peace. And now you can walk in. It's like, now I can exhale. You were waiting to exhale the entire time, and now this thing came along, and now you finally are. I love it. First card between you and your person is coming up, obviously, as the devil. Saturn is here. The devil obviously is an earth energy, obviously feeling trapped, enslaved, attachments to things, unhealthy relationship, temptation, materialism, blah, 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 and blah. The card of 15, okay, the devil is 15, 6, so being triumphant, maybe your partner is feeling like they are overcoming their devil, or they have strayed away from Saturn's the taskmaster planet, and now they're feeling victorious a little bit because they are overcoming that and starting to get things moving with the Knight of Cups here. If you're interested in this deck, it is the Housewives Tarot, and the rest of them are in the featured deck section of the description box. Knight of Cups here feeling like, it could be still dealing with the devil, but it could be like, I'm trying to tie it back to that milestone, but I guess I need to leave that alone. Your person definitely could be fearful or feeling trapped. Of moving in this energy. I mean, I see your new beginnings. I see your kindred partnership. So obviously you can't say, a kindred partnership definitely could be, I'm assuming, a friendship, but that looks like a couple. So we gonna roll with it, but you can take it the way that you want. You get to design your own life here, Taurus. So this person, but for those of you who, if it resonates with you that way, that's general. So is this, but that's very wide, doesn't have to apply. But this energy is romantic, obviously. So this person is feeling like they're conquering this devil. conquering, feeling trapped, and conquering their enslavement and their fear, moving towards the Knight of Cups, because in the heart of the in the heart place we do have Hierophant. This is also the card of 5. It's been really hard to go into themselves. This is their higher self, spiritual guidance, traditions, Venus, energy, obviously. Your ruler, you're here. You know what I'm saying? So Venus is here. They're trying to move forward, trying to do what they need to do. And it's been extremely hard to break old patterns in the Hangman energy. All of the things that they have went through. The card of 12, possibly a person who has fought the growth, 2 of the 3s equals 6, going back to the devil. We're talking about Hangman, the card of 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. Breaking old patterns, letting things go. No action, non-action right now as they get their downloads. Non-action right now where they shift in and out. They're wanting to move into a more spiritual version of themselves to be the best person for you that they can be. And then finally, we have the beautiful. By the way, Hangman is a water element. Neptune, you already know that Neptune rules Pisces. So this, although it is Hangman, this energy could be activating them. New moon, you should start to see some type of shifts. We end with the Wheel of Fortune on the board. I'm going to bring you the top of the deck energies. You're going to love them. This Wheel of Fortune is about the 10. It's about the cycle. That cycle is turning. That's 10. The wheel, that is fire. That's Jupiter right now. Find out where Jupiter's hitting you. We're talking about destiny. We're talking about top of the deck, the lovers. Look at that. We're talking about Mercury, air right now. This is either being at a crossroads, the lovers. It's about commitment, falling in love, partnerships. It's about going right back to this kindred partnership. You're the first person, and I always say this, there you go with the lovers and the kindred partnerships, because that's what the lovers is, partnerships. However, I want to bring something to your attention. We do have the Ace of Cups. You are the first to get the new beginning. And the Ace of Cups. The Ace is new beginnings, by the way. So this person is in love with you, ready to do what they have to do. It's going to be very, very hard for you to accept it. I already know you have a person that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. Yes, and more yes. Before I get because what was at the top of the Marvelous Truth deck, and I'm just going to do this I'm just curious to see what's going to come out, because I saw mistakes. There you go, baby, the Empress. Now, see, that just goes to show you, because sometimes I want to challenge myself. I saw that this person has made some mistakes and they're feeling that way. This is Earth, an opportunity, a new opportunity, abundance. That is Venus, baby. You better stop playing, Taurus. There you go. There you go. Let's go ahead and go in with the romantic intentions. We got Devil, we got Hierophant, we got Hangman, we got Wheel of Fortune. They want this to change. They want this. They're trying. They are trying. Soulmate and Trust is where the deck's cut, by the way. I know that they have fought some things. They have definitely had to fight some demons. The Devil has been a card that has been coming out, but this is a deep spiritual connection. Obviously, they're ready for destiny. Yes, they're ready for things to change. You guys have had a rough past, but that cycle is ending. We do have stay optimistic about your love life here. We do have express your love. They're going to be coming forward with their cup, Taurus. You better get ready. They are coming. Clarify the Hierophant here, wanting to move to the next level. And this is what they have struggled with, the higher them, which gets me into the top of the decks for boom. This is what they're dealing with. Spirituality card yet again, balancing out the good and the bad. Here we go again. Boom. Spirit guides. They are dealing with their higher self, dealing with the energy of the Hierophant wearing a false self mask. That has caused some problems here. And the Hierophant is here to teach them to come out of that. It is there to teach them because they want to ask you to marry them. And I think the struggle is that they need to do the right thing. And the right thing is to marry you. The right thing is to settle down. The right thing is to stop playing these dope fiend games and do this. And they're very, very, right now they're in Hangman. And it's not a Two of Swords. Remember, Hangman is upside down enlightenment. They know that they should marry you. They know that they should be with you. And destiny is here. Wheel of Fortune. This is about to turn. They're getting the downloads that they need to open up their heart. They're getting the downloads that they need to stay optimistic. They're getting the downloads that it's okay to love you, that they can express themselves, that you won't hurt them, that they don't have to be afraid of you. We do have Lovers. We do have the Ace of Cups. Look at that at the top of the deck. Look, and if we go one more down, the Two of Cups was there. And then if we go one more down, the Sun was there. They're not playing with you. This is a happy, happy week. I cannot wait to read your affirmations for your sign. We're shuffling for the top. That's nice. Disconnecting, possibly taking a trip. Not sure whether you're connecting with a Libra. Libra definitely had a lot of travel, and it was blessed travel too. So, keyword, stay optimistic about your love life. Express your love. Deception. Wedding. And it is safe for you to love. The Hierophant is really the key here. In their heart, I like to see that. That really is a really deep spiritual card. That's a card where you hear men say they're at a crossroads and, you know, they're getting all of these signs and all of these feelings when they start going through the change, huh? Because, you know, we get the bad rap as the women, but this person that is connecting with you, Taurus, is really going through the change, really going through a profound change, coming into fighting too, fighting. Everybody's fighting. Separation, and the devil in its energy definitely separated you. Surrender into your heart and divine source where there is no separation. The highest levels of love always serve and are without conditions. I'm trying to tell you, that's clarifying that it could have been a separation. There was definitely some lessons of Jupiter. Jupiter's already here as well. Align, demonstrate, and express. Again, express the values and beliefs that you have learned about love. Be open to new ways. The results are in healing and expansion. A lot. This combination of major arcana is beautiful. Clarify deception in the Hierophant. I don't think they've told you this. They've always felt this way too. They've always felt this way, but they've always acted like maybe that they had other options or they just didn't take any decisive action on those feelings. They had deep feelings deep enough to swim in. Do you hear me? So again, this Neptunian thing that's going on here, some of you guys are connecting with some fish. The Hangman is here. One of the things that you're going to start to see, especially in the energy of this Knight of Cups, is doing things differently. We flowing tonight. Do things differently in order to bring health and vitality back into your love life. That's going to get you guys one step close to the altar. And we do have trust, a need to trust in the divine plan, regardless of the external at this time. Woo woo. Didn't I say it? Completion. We're done. We're done. The cycle is gone. We're done. We are done. Dan-do. Well, they're in love with you. They're definitely going through a very, very, very spiritual justice right now. All of these things that are happening to them right now. It's not anything about, oh, I miss you. You know, I just want to get back. No. This isn't a want to get back together. This is a when I get you back, I'm locking it down. They have feelings deep enough to swim in. And they have been swimming in these feelings, but now it's time to lock it down. They're about to lock you down. they're going to start doing things different. What are they going to start doing? You know, I like when I see what's being done. What's going to be done, Marv? Well, Taurus is, it's about change. This is changing. Like, did you think that it was going to stay that way forever? Especially if it was an individual who, you know, has always been there. If it was divine. If this was, you know, one of those connections that you couldn't put down. You understand? There's so many levels of that, because depending on you and your variables and how you view love and all of these other little variables, right? But I'm talking to the earth signs right now. I'm talking to Taurus, Taurus to Taurus. Listen, this was the one that you thought that it was the one. You felt it was the one. You smelt, tasted, touched, felt it was the one, right? But whatever has been holding you back is now gone. The cycle is done. It's about to start moving. I do feel the energy of Pisces here. Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Taurus energy. Neptunian energy. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. Gemini. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio again with the Ace of Cups. In love with you. Feelings deep enough to swim in. I love that. That's that line from Luther Vandross, never too much. And this is never too much. Never too much. This is, listen, I don't even know. I want to tell you, they do. They really do have these feelings. And, you know, can you imagine having feelings so deep that you just drown? You probably already feel that way. But remember, you internalize them differently because you're Earth. So how did I feel, if I can liken my feelings to this to try to give you an example? A love that was so big, so enormous, that it continued to grow. You could not capture it. It don't even fit in your heart anymore. It just, it cracks you open. It spills out of you. That type of love. That type of connection. Because remember, when a person, especially, I'm not going to even make it and blame it on the fellas, because we go through it too. And sometimes we don't realize that we're self-sabotaging it because that shit feels so real. And you just like, this got to be scary. It's too scary. So I'm going to F it up, because guess what? This ain't real. It feel good, but it ain't real. It was. Newsflash. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I can't wait to see what the hell comes out in this extension, and really how you feel about it. When you go and buy the extensions, guys, if you do, it's going to be embedded. It's going to look a little bit different. So you might need to hover over the actual one to make sure you're buying the correct one. Because they're going to look a little bit different now, saving me tremendous amount of time. Feelings deep enough to swim in. Feelings deep enough to swim in. They are coming. They are coming. The cycle is over, and this is starting brand new. They're in love with you. I don't even want to tell. It's so many major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. They're in love with you. And I want to make sure that I let you know, give you some type of phrase, just so I can try to put into words, Taurus, how much. I can't even describe it, but I'm going to say that because swimming, Neptune, all of these things. So that's where I'm going to go with that. I just want to do one thing really quick, if you don't mind. And I want to let you know, yes, a source of creation, imagination, and intuition. Okay, intuition here. Neptune, ruler of Pisces, exalted in Cancer. It falls in Capricorn, unfortunately, but this is the energy that we're in right now. We're in Pisces season. We have a new moon in Pisces tomorrow. So, yeah, you better get ready, because this is coming. And it may make you feel a little uncomfortable because it's not going to be as solid as you would like. I will see you guys next week when we do it again, and everybody else in the extended. I ain't finna argue with you. That's why I stop right there. Bye, Taurus.